Well, we've been discussing taps and dies, haven't we? There's a toga, look, and tight sizes. Now, these come highly recommended, and they're not a lot of money, really. And the recommendation first came from Tool Addict. I think he had it recommended off somebody else, you know, but he passed it on, and I'm passing on it again. Watch out for that, and they're not that expensive. They're about 20 to 25, maybe 35 quid a book. And they are absolutely a gold mine of information. Absolute gold mine of information on tools. If you're interested in old tools and you want to find out what's what, and there's American ones in there too, which I'll show you something in a minute, because they did do American tools, because look what's here. Look, Pratt and Whitney sets. So they do some American stuff. I have seen in the front of one of these books what they did, and what they carried. But anyway, as you can see, I've got four. I've got the 1964 book, and I'm going to show you that one in a minute. I've got the 1935 book, and I've got the 1958 book. Now these are a bit harder to find, and you can really see the difference when it changes ages. This is the 1930 book. So far, excuse me, I've got wind today, haven't I? So far, this is the oldest one I've found. But the thing is, if they're this big, there must be loads of them in front of here. But if you're any sort of vintage tool collector and you need to know anything about anything, take advice from a fool and get these Buck and Hickman books before they run out, and before everybody twigs on that they're the best index you can find. Yeah, Buck and Hickman. So like I say, I've got four. I'm always looking for a different date on them and how they began. So yeah, I mean, I suppose if you want them over to America, it'll cost you shipping, but believe you me, they're really well worth it. Really well worth it. Buck and Hickman. These big red books from Buck and Hickman. Well worth, you know. You'll spend hours and hours and hours looking and searching. And the thing is, you don't know what you're going to look for until you go looking for it. So you'll see things in here, and then you won't think no more of it. But then all of a sudden you'll buy one. You'll buy something in a car boot, or you'll buy something somewhere, and you'll go, "Ooh, I wonder if that's in the Buck and Hickman book." You'll buy a vintage something, or you'll find a vintage something, and you'll want to find out. And the good thing about it, or the funny thing about it, is it's all priced up. Look, it tells you how much it costs. So, you know, all sorts. Brilliant books these are. So I advise you all to go out and get on the old internet and get them bought before they disappear, or people realise the real value of them. Buck and Hickman, yeah. And another bunch of books that I've got is the Engineering. Thanks for Kev at MCL. Kev, I've still got them. I'm still looking after them carefully. Engineering Industry Training Board. That one is on grinding. This one is on, what did it say? Milling, and this one is on, what's this one say? Machining and tool making equipment work, look. And this one is on turning. So I was having a quick flash through them, and I found these, look. I found this, we were on about threads, the different shapes of a thread. Yeah. I like me thread, look. And the square thread. There's the Whitworth, look. Yeah. A BA thread. Now what they look like and the angles and all that. Way too technical for me. But really, you know, if a subject comes up and it's got all the sizes and all the, you know, conversions and all that sort of a thing, way too technical for me. But yeah, I don't know if you'll ever find any of these. But if you're in the search for books, have a look at the ITB books. You might be lucky. They might be in the internet somewhere, and you might just land on them. But training board books. Yeah. So put them in your search and see what it spits out. Yeah, if you're whilst you're looking for literature. Well, 4 of those, look. Just a quick tip what to look for, because sometimes you've just got to put the right word in to find what you're looking for, and if you don't really know how to or what to write in exactly, you can sometimes miss out, can't you? Because you're not looking for the right thing, you're not putting the right words in to search for them. Anyway, you might find that useful.